takeoff clearance and then head out. So Northeast Tower, 743.
Stay relaxed.
Yeah, no, I'm already...
You're doing great. Now you're just getting yourself worked up. I haven't bothered you at all, right? That means you're doing everything right.
Yeah,
so stay
we're
relaxed.
thinking about the landing already.
Alright, stay relaxed.
Okay. So actually I already know this, so I don't even need to keep practicing it.
It's okay for practicing.
Okay, so Northeast Tower, 743 Delta Sierra, holding short of runway 33, ready for takeoff.
Just ready for takeoff, runway 33.
Okay.
You're obviously holding short.
Yeah, okay. Northeast Tower, 743 Delta Sierra, ready for takeoff, runway 33.
Number 743 Delta Sierra, Northeast Tower, runway 33, clear for takeoff, wind 360 at 10.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, 743 Delta Sierra.
Number 3 Delta Sierra, what's your direction?
We're staying in the traffic pattern for 3 Delta Sierra.
3 Delta Sierra, roger, left close traffic.
Left close traffic, 3 Delta Sierra.
Alright, so the wind is going to be coming
Northeast Tower, Cap
from the right a little bit, so I'll put some right aileron.
Cap 3711, Northeast Tower, left downwind 33.
Runway 33, Cap 3711.
Alright, let's line her up. Full power. Lined up. Alright, we're lined up, runway 33.
Ailerons in the wind, good job.
Alright, right rudder, just hold it in there. This here. Alright, airspeed alive.
3 green.
3 green.
What do you do if you hit a stall warning horn, right? Nose down, right? There you go. Okay, so that's you yanking it off the runway, okay?
Yep.
So this aircraft's got a little more power than we talked about before, so we just don't want to yank it off the runway, we'll smoothly bring it back, okay? Keep that cowling on the horizon, right?
Alright. At 800, we'll make our crosswind to the left. Alright, make the crosswind turn.
Number 3 Delta Sierra, disregard. Cap 3711, I got word traffic off your
What traffic did they tell us to make?
Mile and a half
Left
on
traffic.
the left turn back to me at 1,000 feet.
Did he? I thought you said right.
No.
We'll check the tape. You might be right.
Alright, making downwind.
Visual, Cap 3711.
Can I get pushed
3711,
away?
I'll be following them inbound, thank you.
Follow that aircraft inbound, Cap 3711. Cap 3711, we have zero request for the option.
Cap 3711, I have your request, continue inbound.
Requesting inbound, Cap 3711.
What are you supposed to be doing now?
The checklist.
Right? And we can just use this one right here. If it's posted in the aircraft. So just that one right there is fine, because we're staying in the traffic pattern. If we flew away and we came back, we'd want to use the whole approach checklist.
Yeah, I
Right.
can't read that because that's not my pattern, so.
Oh, you can't read it? Is that,
No,
okay.
I'm thinking about too many things. Avionics set and check. Our altimeter set. Alright, we're coming down. Get back up. Okay. Because I need to trim this shit. Aid is received. Electric fuel pump is on. Mixture full rich. Full selector. Proper tank. Carb heat is on. Landing lights are on. And seat secured. Alright.
Northeast Tower, 3 Delta Sierra, end of downwind for runway 33.
Alright, bring her back to
Number 3 Delta
1800.
Sierra, wind 350 at 900, runway tree, cleared for the option.
Runway 33, clear for the option, 3 Delta Sierra. Do not take the power out until after they clear us to land, okay?
Sector 12,
For
ready,
now, right?
number 2, wind 350 at 900, runway tree, clear for the option.
And add the flaps.
Make sure you turn, right? Because we're looking for our 45.
And I have the aircraft visual.
Would you put it in the flaps right now? We're above the airspeed.
No, I wasn't. That was the next step. Yeah.
Okay.
Cap 37, I'd like to do a right 360 orbit.
Who wants to do the right 360? I'm sorry, say again, I missed it.
Yes, right, right 360, please.
Who wants it? Is that Cap 3711?
3711, that's correct.
Roger, Cap 3711, make a right 360.
Alright, right there. Level off, and first on flaps, we're not VFP.
Pitch back a little, right?
Hey, Roger,
You're
yeah,
pitching
fine.
2 darts down in your turn.
Alright,
Fine.
below VFE. Alright, little trim down. And then another notch flap. No?
What? Yeah, no, that's fine.
Alright, and then we can make the final turn.
Yeah.
I was pitching up, so I brought it back down there.
Yep, let's get that nose down, right? Remember, we're pitching for airspeed.
Yep. Now last notch flap. I'm removing a little power because I feel like we're too high.
Cap 3711, you're still number 2. Make sure to approach runway 33 clear for the option.
Cap 3711, number 2, clear for the option, runway 33. Northeast Tower, departure 456 Yankee, holding short 33.
Fox 456 Yankee, Northeast Tower, hold short, runway 33.
Holding short 33.
Calm down, baby. Alright. That pitch there, we want that speed. Alright, we got the runway.
Yeah, there we go.
Coming down. Look at the end of the runway.
For southbound direction.
You want to flare a little lower. There you go, now flare here. Ah, you put too much rudder in. It was looking good too, alright.
Ailerons
Put our back on the center line, right? There we
Ailerons
go.
into the wind, full power.
Yep, there you go.
3 green, airspeed, alright.
Yeah, now rotate. Bring it back a little bit, maybe 65 in this airplane apparently. Because
Right
you yanked
rudder.
back too hard. Fine, just a fact.
Oh,
Get that cowling on the horizon.
before it was too steep, now it's too shallow. Alright. I have never heard the stall warning on takeoff. Today was the first day.
Yeah, it just means you're yanking too hard on the yoke to pull it off the
Yeah.
ground. It needs to be more of a smoother rotation.
And there we go again with it. It's not the speed, because we were above 60. Just
Yeah.
about that angle of attack.
But if you're yanking back harder, right, then I need you to be above 65. Because you're thinking you rotate at 60, you don't come off the ground till 65. If you're yanking real hard, I need you to be at the other one.
Yep.
I need that cowling on the horizon. Make sure we're outside
Alright.
visual pilots, right?
Alright, making a crosswind turn. I mean, yeah, crosswind. And still climbing.
Now just stay gentler with the rudders, okay? It's not a slam, it's just a little, put in a little bit enough, you know, just as you put it in, the nose will move. So you put too much in last time, that's why we landed crooked, okay?
Yep. Alright, making downwind turn.
3711, full stop.
Like to depart on the runway 3711.
Say again.
Like to depart from the runway here, Cap 3711.
Roger. Cap 3711, you're clear. Clear for that.
Cap 3711, want to go.
Alright, checklist. Avionics set and check. Data is received. Electric fuel pump on. Mixture full rich. Carb heat off. Primer in and locked. And we're a little high. Bring a little bit less power. We don't need so much power. Alright, come back down.
Alright, secure
seatbelt. Alright, perfect.
456 Yankee.
33 Delta Sierra, wind 360 at 10, runway 33, clear for the option.
I'm sorry, Cap 3711, we're going to stay in the passenger.
Alright, we're approaching the end.
33 Delta Sierra, wind 360 at 10, runway 33, clear for the option.
Runway 33, clear for the option, 3 Delta Sierra. Okay, make sure you're pitching back, right, because we're descending here, right? So just pitch back, let that airspeed lead up. Alright, now bring it back to 18, because it gives us clear to land.
Alright, 18. VFE, first notch flap.
Right, and if you notice this airplane's got a little more power, right? We were high last time. Let's try 17, right?
Yep, and we're waiting for 45.
And we're letting our airplane descend a little, right? There we go. Good, good. Pitch him for that airspeed.
Alright, ready to make the turn now? Base turn. Alright, put the wings level. Another notch flap. Very fast, so pitch up a little bit. And bleed it and then come back down.
Not so hard, right? Because we're looking between 85 and 80 right here, right?
And
So you just want gentle, like, you know, just pitch back a little bit, let that airspeed bleed off.
Alright, make that final turn. I should have done a little bit earlier, but I think we're still good.
Yeah, get that nose down in this turn, right? I should be creeping into the 80s here. Still 85, 80 till I get that next notch of flaps in.
Alright, and we're level there, so last notch flap. Pitch down.
Got 3711, wind 3509,
Speed, power cross to, handle the throttle.
With option number 2.
We're looking for 80 here.
What?
We're looking for 80.
75, 80.
75, 80.
And then short final, we're looking for 65, 70.
I think this is going to be fast.
Yep, so start bringing some of that throttle out, right? Change your pitch. Still driving toward the airport, but you can, you know, there you go, good. Keep bringing that throttle back. Don't have a lot of wind today, so, you know, we're not going to lose that controllability and not be able to handle it.
Alright, the runway is made, so power to idle. And then start looking at the end of the runway now.
There we go, yep, just hold back. Keep the airplane landing straight.
Oh, that was hard.
So flat. You got to pitch back more. Alright, full throttle.
Full throttle.
You started flaring at the right spot, but you just didn't pitch back enough, okay?
Yep.
But that's where I wanted you to flare, so I thought you were flaring enough.
3 green. And don't yank it off. Is that a good rate right there?
There you go, yeah. See how nice and smooth, but keep that coming back, right? So you want to keep that coming back for that cowling on the horizon.
Okay.
Right? Keep that cowling on the horizon right there.
Right there.
Right? I know you really like this plane, and if you plan on flying this all the time, you can use the electric trim right here.
Now, I'll keep using the manual for now.
Okay.
That's because that's going to be icing on the cake later.
Well, I mean, it's just nice to get in that habit if that's what you're going to be using.
That's good, man. Like, I can take off and I'll get back. I'll probably destroy the landing gear, but at least I can get my passengers.
You'll feel safe. You'll land safely.
Alright, 800. Make a left climbing crosswind.
Keep that climb coming, right?
Change of boost, need Billy 124.35, thanks, flight.
124.35, thanks for your help.
Alright, make another downwind. So I'm making this turn just like a little bit of rudder,
Got 37.
Just tap the rudder on your way in.
Close traffic.
and it's very sensitive.
And then you just let it go. You just tap it on the way in just to kick that nose behind. I mean, that nose.
To keep it coordinated.
Yep, just to deal with that inertia that happens at the beginning of the turn.
Alright, that's the work good there.
Alright, now watch your pitch.
Watch my pitch, or out of pitch. Oh, because we want to bleed the airspeed, so I don't want to add power rate.
Yeah, because we already got enough at it. Alright, so we can do this thing at 2,000 with this aircraft. Remember, if you're going to fly this one all the time, you just have to remember this one's got a little bit more kick than some of the other ones.
Avionics and track, get this received. Select your fuel pump on, make sure full rich, carb heat off, primer in and lock. Whoop. And,
you ever get around?
landing lights on. Alright, airspeed.
Yeah, Extension 684, we're holding short of runway 33, Alpha 1, ready for takeoff.
684 North Star Roger, are you able to get around the Cherokee, or do you have to wait?
Oh no, we can get around Extension 684.
Phase. Repeat the numbers. Alright.
You can do that, sir, extend down on call base.
Sending downwind 3 dots in Sierra, you'll call base. Make sure you got that good outside visual reference point, right?
That
We don't have
works.
much wind today, but I haven't been hearing you say that, so I'm not sure if you're doing it. If you're doing it, great.
I wasn't doing it.
You don't actually have to say that, you know what I mean? So if you're doing it, great. But if you're not, you know, you're getting away with murder today, but now as we're flying over the airport, you really got to make sure you're on it.
That we're still aligned, yeah. Do you have the heater on?
I did, and it was great because it was kicking on and off as we like took the power out, you know, but now we're extending, so it's hot. If you want to open the one foot by your foot, you can.
How do I do that? It has a little tab.
Yeah, there's a little tab and you're going to push it towards you. My flight controls.
Yeah, 3711, extend down, I'll call base.
Extend down with
I think it already is open. I feel the air coming in.
Okay. Your flight controls.
My controls.
Tower, is it okay? Cap 3711 does a right 360 here. Yeah, 3711 affirmative. You can make a wide one. I'm trying to get a IFR aircraft out with the wheels up. We'll do wide right 360 for Cap 3711.
You know, make sure you're practicing your trimming out and keeping that outside visual reference point. If you got too close to it, move it further out.
Yeah, all I see is the green over there. I don't see any references.
Now you got to find one.
There's like some stuff over there.
Like you can kind of see Atlantic City in the far distance.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, that's how clear it is today.
Okay.
Copter 9 Roger, you want to make left or right traffic?
I'll do left traffic taking off northeastbound.
Copter 9 Roger, use caution for aircraft going to be opposite direction in the upwind for 33. Wind 340 at 9 taxiway Lima cleared for takeoff and remain northeast of both runways.
I'm pretty clear for takeoff northeast both runways. Helicopter 13.
We can we're too low for that, right?
Are you listening to the radio?
They haven't talked to us.
Carrier 3 Delta Sierra, turn base.
Turning base for 3 Delta Sierra. They did just call as you talk, so I couldn't hear them.
Okay.
You got to make sure you know. Especially in this traffic pattern, you know what I mean? Like,
Hi.
yeah.
We're far as hell, so we could use a couple feet. Wow, that's so far.
Yeah, we're in Jersey now.
Need to pay the bridge coming back?
We got to pay the toll.
Alright, making final turn.
Still waiting on your release, Metro.
No, here is a long final. When do we start working in flaps? We're like
Where do you think we do?
when we're within like landing distance. Like right now we lost the power.
We didn't lose any power.
Now we're good.
You're like flying super fast, so we're going to bring that back to like 21. You really think we should be flying at a
No.
115, 120 in the traffic pattern?
Nope.
Yep, so let's bring that back.
Pitch back to lose that speed to like 100.
For the right 360 for Cap 37 on. Cherokee 3 Delta Sierra, Northeast Tower.
Yeah, I got you. He just talked over me. Sorry. 3 Delta Sierra, clear for the option, runway 33.
Roger, thank you. Cap 3711, you said you wanted to make another 360?
Do we want to be descending right here?
Do you think this is early enough to be descending?
No,
Or
we're
late
over the
enough?
water. I don't want to be descending here. I don't know how to
Well,
swim.
I mean, you don't know, sir?
No.
You thought somebody
I can teach you how to do that, sir.
Alright, I'll pay you for that too, man.
I'll get you all your problems solved.
Lima clear for the option.
You just shoot some guns after that, alright?
I actually go to the range a lot, so
Nice.
to go in
That'll
there.
be fun. Alright, so we don't want to start descending. You've already started descending. So you want to be about like 2 miles out, and that's when you're 2 to 3 miles, that's where you're going to start doing it, okay? So you just think about your traffic pattern, boom, 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 extend that out in your mind,
Yeah.
okay? And then, so now is where you want to kind of, we have it at 1800 right now, that's fine, so we can just put that first notch flaps in.
Alright, below VFP, first notch flat.
Okay. Alright, now you're going to bring the
about
power
4.
back to about 15.
To 15?
Yeah. This aircraft's a little more powerful than the other ones. Yep. About, let's go 16, actually. Just listening to the engine. All right, now put your next notch of flaps in.
Next notch of flaps.
Okay. Keep driving straight to that. So we probably could get over 15. And pitch back a little bit. We'll get that airspeed a little more under control.
Okay. So I see 4 away, so we're above the slope.
We're only worried about that when we're far out. Don't try
Okay,
to
it was working far out. It was perfect.
Yeah.
576 Mike, ready for takeoff at
Alright, we're pitching for 80 here.
Alpha 1.
Yeah, unless you want to give me a perfect descent every time. Just wait a little bit longer.
Do I want another notch of flaps?
Yeah, just not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
Over short 33. Archer 35.
About here is where you'd want to put in that next notch of flaps, okay?
Next notch of flaps. Alright, that's full flaps right there. And okay. Hands on the throttle. You're coming low. How's all this bump?
Alright, slowly working those flaps. I mean, slowly working out that power, I mean, that's what that's saying. Very good, yep, keep working it out, right? Eyes down the end of the runway, and start to flatten out. Slowly start to pitch her back, yep, keep pitching back, keep pitching back. Just enough, yeah, keep pitching back, that's fine, we're over top of the runway. Okay, so a little bit lower, but that was pretty good. That was way better than where you were before.
Full power?
Yep.
Do we have the option?
Yep.
Full power. Alright, ailerons into the wind, 60, pitch up. Up a little bit, right there.
6 Mike, wind 340, runway 33, clear for takeoff, turn right on course.
Clear for takeoff, Archer 35.
Are we going to stay in the trap pattern the whole lesson?
It's up to you.
I want to do those slips.
Those forward flips, you want to do them up in the air?
Yeah,
or
up in the air.
Going south. Archer 35.
That's why we can go practice them up in the air first, that's fine.
3711, wind 340, runway 33, clear for the Austin.
Clear for the Austin, Captain 3711.
Northeast Tower, this is 3 Delta Sierra. Is it alright if we head out to the north?
Yes, sir, affirmative.